What's up? I'm Billy Pilgrim. And I'm going to take you through the main events of my life with the help of Doc Brown.
Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping, look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, cause that's where the party's at and you...
And Marty.
Time travel scenes with Doc Brown and Marty, there are certain quotes that occur many times throughout the
book. Marty, let's go. We're going to see the story of Billy Pilgrim and the bombing of Dresden.
Alright, Doc. Next time you're in Cody, Wyoming, ask for Wild Bob.
When we hit 88, we're going to see some serious shit. Holy shit.
killed over 135,000 civilians. This is more than the infamous bombing of Hiroshima in Japan. So It Goes is a popular motif in this book. Kurt Vonnegut uses it to explain that death is inevitable. It is a way to look at death as not such a negative thing. Billy Pilgrim survives the bombing of Dresden, unlike many other people. Throughout the book, Billy is a constant survivor. This is another motif. He survives things that better soldiers than he did not survive. Now, in the book, Kurt Vonnegut does not give much detail to the bombing of Dresden. There's a lot of leading up to the bombing, but when the bombing actually occurs, there is little to no detail. This is part of Kurt Vonnegut's unorthodox writing style. There was no climax in the book Slaughterhouse 5.
Watch the sniper, turn to pay the piper, and let the real shit provoke. See, you just wanna reload, then you...
What's up, Marty? We're going to the future to see Billy get abducted by Chalfamandorians.
Aren't those the people who showed him he has no free will? Reminds me of that one saying. Alright, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to always tell the difference.
We're going. Boom!
In this scene, Billy gets abducted by the aliens. He can't come to terms with death, so he imagines the aliens. The aliens tell him that there is no free will. Anything that happens will happen. Also, the destruction of war takes a toll on a soldier's mind. Post-traumatic stress syndrome is an actual illness that affects most soldiers after they come home from war. This illness's symptoms include flashbacks.
Alright, wake up. Oh, it is. Go.
Talk to
Go.
I am a Chalfamandorian, seeing all time as you might see a stretch of the Rocky Mountains. All time is all time. It does not change. It does not lead itself to the warnings or explanations. It's simple as take it moment by moment, and you will find that we are all, as I've said before, bugs in amber.
It sounds to me as though you don't believe in free will.
Oh yeah, let's take a trip. Let's sit back and light a slip with the don't slip with the funky don't track jump back. Strap with the back with the sack and
Come on, Marty. We're going back to see Billy dig up some bodies.
All right. Tea wheat.
In this scene, Billy and Mary are digging up dead bodies at Dresden after the bombing. And it's ironic because Mary dies after digging up dead bodies.
Hi, I'm Dick Foster, here with Primetime. We're going to be interviewing Kurt Vonnegut, the author of Slaughterhouse 5. And here he is. How's it going?
Not bad, not bad.
So, the first thing I wanted to ask you in this book was you made a side character of yourself. Now, why did you put yourself
did.
in this book?
Well, I don't know. I added some alien bullshit, and I don't know, and it's science fiction, but there really is supposed to be an important message in this book. It's an anti-war book, and I wanted to give the thing a whole more real feel. And since I did go through the bombing of Dresden, I wanted people to get a more real feel for the whole thing by putting myself in it.
You use the colors in blue and ivory in the story. It usually means something about death. Can you talk about that?
Well, the two colors really followed death almost every time in the book, and it was kind of trying to draw. So it was more of a symbol. It was drawing a correlation between the thin line between life and death in the story.
Now, what did the mustard gas represent?
Oh, the mustard gas and roses. Usually smelled it when I was drunk, and that kind of just sort of tried to, even though this book had it was in different portions. Mustard gas and roses was in different parts of the book, but I know that my readers connected it all together so that it kind of brought the whole book together, and you knew I was pretty much drunk.
I understand that you wrote this book during the Vietnam War. Now, what made you want to read or write this book?
Oh, well, yeah, I wrote it during the Vietnam War, and I'd already been in World War II, and obviously my experiences made me realize that war really is pointless, and I don't know. Love you too. War really is pointless, and I mean, we were going through the Vietnam War, and things were getting pretty bad, and all the citizens were starting to think that too many people's lives were being run by just one person, and I wanted to give the people something to read about that was talking about how useless war was, mainly surrounding my main symbol of the bombing of Dresden.
Now, you wrote this book in a unique way. The structure of the book is quite different than many other authors. You wrote this book out of order. Why did you do that?
I did. Well, I don't know. I figure writing about war, and like I said, it's a useless thing. Why write it in order when everything is quite random? And I mean, yeah, other things go into it, like Billy Pilgrim going crazy because of the war, and that makes things go back and forth. But the main point is that war is useless, and it really can't be told in any specific order. There's going to be anarchy. There's it's just a big mess, and that's why I wrote it from different place to place.
All right, well, thank you. This is Kurt Vonnegut, author of Slaughterhouse 5. It's good meeting you. Yep.
Thank you.